Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Sky Factory 2.5. It has actually been a while since I played this, so let's catch up. So last episode we introduced the Tesseracts, and I'm going to show you quickly how I implemented that. You'll notice that the whole board of barrels is gone. I've taken all the barrels, everything that was in them, and sucked them into here. I have all my inventory, basically just about stored in here now. So the way I have this now set up, I have changed this completely. Actually, I need to turn this on, so just give me a second, and there we go. So this tesseract here is the starting point, basically. All the cobblestone now goes, instead of going through cables and under and through, it connects to this tesseract, which will send the cobble out. The cobble is now being sent. I'm getting a lot of lag. For some reason, my frame rate has been really bad lately in this game. I don't know. But it comes down here where then it's split off into the top three. So the cobblestone comes up and comes through the three pulverizers over here. First off, this one is this row here is for the gravel. So pulverizes, gets gravel out. Gravel goes in here, sieves, then compresses, hammers, compresses, hammers, compresses, hammers. Then it comes all the way over here to another the final pulverizer. Oh my god, I'm clicking all the wrong things. I get the final dust. That goes into the stove. And then all of that comes into here. Now let's quickly, I'll show you over here. This is the tesseract where all my items are coming into. And so if you look here quickly, all these items are just like popping in quickly. This is what I'm getting. And now this is also connected. I've turned off my render distance. Let me turn that back up because that really didn't change anything. And I'm receiving a lot of lag, and it's just like, no. You can maybe see it from here. Yep, there's a tesseract there, so all the items from here are now getting sent over there automatically. Same with all the items from my farm. So everything is just coming here automatically. I no longer have to do anything manually. Then I have the second row here. This is meant for sand. And I have actually two kind of rows. Oh my god, this lag. Why is it so slow? Why is my game so slow? It's probably because of all this stuff here. Oh no, am I stuck? That's awful. Let me just dig through the bottom. Whoa. Like the leg though. Yeah, because the leg, I'm gonna like turn this off. And then I can maybe show you guys it more. There we go. So let's try and get into a better position. Oh. Don't really have a good spot for this. This row is the dust row, so it pulverizes, 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 then sieves, and then all of them are connected to item tesseracts, finally, and basically, I don't know, a lot of cables, a lot of sorting, and yeah, that comes in here, which is all nice and yay. But anyways, on to what we're doing this episode. This episode, we are finally getting more power. I am working on big reactors over here. Basically, the idea is these are reactors that get me a lot more electricity because, here, I'll show you quickly. I've tried expanding all my generators, and you'll see here that, like, the lava oh god, when I look at those pipes, it shows me every single connection, like it's obnoxious. But you'll see that like the lava production is barely keeping up with what the generators are needing, and like I keep trying to expand and expand. It's just not worth it. So we are going to go and find a new source of power, which is our big reactors. So the big thing that I've been waiting for in starting this has been yellorium. Yellorium is basically like the basic block that you need, like everything. This is like the casing that you need for it, and this is uses yellorium. Now yellorium I can get from, let me see, yellorium dust, which the yellorium dust I can get from sieving sand. It's just showing me the heavy sand here, but from sand I can get that, so I've been producing that. So starting off, we're gonna go and start make some of the casings. We're gonna start with that. I'm thinking we're gonna just like make 2 stacks. What the heck, make 3. It's cheap. I have tons of yellorium. Then next we need 1 of these. Not a stack of that. Oh, and let me just put that in there for now. We need some controller rods. We're going to have, I think, we're going to need 5. Then some power taps. I think I make 2. Now I'm shift clicking the question mark, so that's automatically pulling stuff from my inventory here and bring it out here. Thus, I don't have to like worry about like scrambling finding everything, which is really nice. As long as the stuff is in my inventory, it'll just come right out. Then we need the access port. Make 2 of those. And then finally, the yellorium fuel rods. I'm trying to think of how many we need. I'm just going to make a stack because I have the resources. So let's get some of that. And then finally, reactor glass. Let's get a stack of that. Let's grab another stack of that. There we go. I should definitely be good. I think I like way overdid it. I don't do the math and like before these things trying to figure out like what exactly I need. I figure that's really just almost more work. I have so many resources that really like I don't have to be worried about it. But anyways, so this is a multi-block structure. So I've set a space here. The gap here is 7 by 7, and I'm going to be going 7 by 7 by 7, all three ways around. Now, there are, like, you can do, I think the minimum would be 3 times 3 times 3, because there does have to be something in the center. But basically, any kind of, like, square shape, I believe. I don't know exact, like, restrictions on that. I do not know too much about this mod pack, honestly. I know how to construct it. I don't know the best, like, input and output settings and all that stuff, so yeah, my reactor may not be the most efficient, but as long as it's getting me a shit ton of power, then I'll be able to run this fully and, like, maybe even add more to it, which would be nice. Because that's my biggest concern right now, is I need power to get that, to be able to get more Yellorium, to get more power. Because eventually I'll be expanding this a lot more, either making this larger or getting wind turbines, which will connect to this. And, like, I have this awesome design I had on another mod pack, but we will be, that's a long ways down the road to get there. I did not count that properly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we're going to fix our mistake over there, and we're just doing kind of like the frame around here. Something I'm realizing that we really need to get into is flight. That's something I really want to get done. Oh, I love how this is like perfectly level with that. That's perfect. Okay, so now we have the outside frame complete. Now basically the point is filling in all the edges. So all these other items here, let me just empty and get this stuff out. This is the biggest one. This is the reactor controller. Yes. So this is how it'll be powered, like turning it on, turning it off, all that stuff. Now I'm gonna, I think, I'm gonna have the power come out through here. And then, let me get some windows. Let me just jump up. And there we go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a tesseract in the center, and then they'll be connecting and outputting the power into the tesseract. Oh, and now let's just fill in this side. I'm good with this side. Okay, so I've pretty much laid everything out. I'm just missing now. I will need more glass, so I'll be back for that. But I'm going to quickly show things. So here's the fuel rods. These will go all the way just about to the top, with the exception of the top layer being topped off by a reactor control rod, but this is where the fuel is going to be injected, the Yellorium, and so the more I have of these, the more power I can get. Now the thing is, I'm leaving a lot of space here because I'm going to be cooling this down with liquid by pouring liquid ender pearls in here, because there is another recipe. Let me quickly show. The best thing to passively cool these down is using gelid cryotheum. However, this is a real expensive thing for me right now. Blizz powder is something I do not have access to. Basically, blizz rods. So far, the only way I can see getting that is by using a certain magical crops, as well as getting it from a loot bag. So it's not something I have right now. Ender pearls is something I'm getting a ton of lately, so I'm not as worried about that. Then these two blocks here, now they are the same block, they just look different because I've changed the setting here. So now it's yellow, now it's blue. Basically, my fuel, the Yellorium, is going to come into this side, and then it's going to, the fuel is going to be burned out, and it will bring out the waste, which will have, it will come out this side, and be placed in chests. So then I'm just going to be filling this in. I'm going to be grabbing glass and be right back. Okay, so here I have my portable tank that is filled with 100,000 resonant ender. That will be 100 buckets, which is exactly what I'm going to need, because I'm going to need, I think, 20 per row, and there's 4 rows there, or 5 rows, sorry. And so basically all this was just melted down ender pearls. I stuck ender pearls. It takes 4 ender pearls per bucket worth. So I think that was then, I think, if this is 100, yeah, 100 buckets means 400 ender pearls to make this liquid here. So I've got everything that I need outside done. So now we're just going to fill in all the windows. And I'm going to stay on the inside because I'm going to be filling this all in with the liquid resonant ender. Okay, so all the outer windows are done. Now I kind of just like need to build my way up. But first I need to go, let's get my tank. I'm going to place this here. Actually, maybe that was not the best spot. Can I place it? on the wall somewhere. There we go. That way it's just kind of in my reach. I'm going to grab a bucket, and I'm just going to start filling in the whole entire space here. You want to have a source block in every single spot. That will make it the most efficient. So I'm just going to be doing that, and I'll be back when I'm done that. Okay, so there we go. Every single spot inside this has been filled by a source block. Now I'm going to top each of these fuel rods off with one of the, the control rod. And then this will be the top layer. And let me just get the reactor casing. Okay. So I'm just filling in the top. And once I've placed the final block, then this machine will be done. Now I'm going to need to place torches up here as well, because I do not need mobs. So watch this. Okay, after this last block, and yay. Okay, I didn't do anything wrong. I had to like check, like, is it going to work or not? Let's just set some lights up, because I do not need mobs spawning in here. I was killed by a mob not too long ago, and it was not fun. I wasn't happy. Okay. Now, honestly, I don't know much about these. Like, you can lower and, like, raise some rod. I don't know what that does, to be honest. So, yeah. But this is what the machine looks like. Now, let me just get more. Oh, there are torches on the sides. Okay. So, this is basically how it looks. The power is going to come out here, so I'll need a tesseract for that. And then I'm going to have a chest here for both these items. Eventually, I'll be able to, like, connect tesseracts, and I'll be figuring out more stuff to, like, automate this better. But I'll be back in a moment. Okay, so here we go. So I've set a tesseract here. It is set to only send energy, and it's connected to my new channel reactor power. So I have the two power taps that are going to be pulling power out and sending it into the tesseract. The tesseract will then send it over to this one here and send the power out to anything that needs power. So that will definitely improve my like source of power. Then this chest is going to be pulled into here for the fuel, and the output will be sent over here. Now, so we're going to fill this up with yellorium. You can see it's already going and filling that up. And now it comes to the final moment here. We're at the controller, and we're going to turn this on and see what we got. So all these means different things. This is the fuel. The fuel is full. Okay, let's get rid of that side stuff there. Or, yep, there we go. Okay, now we can actually read it. So the core fuel status. So 0.1% has already been depleted. I have 5 fuel rods. The max capacity is 100,000 millibuckets, so that's like 100 buckets. You can see the fuel slowly going down. Waste is slowly being generated, and the then saying total of what was inserted at all. Then this is the casing heat. Heat of the reactor's casing. High heat raises energy output and coolant conversion. Then core heat is the heat of the reactor's fuel. High heat raises fuel usage. So that's something that we want to keep lower, because then that uses up more of the fuel but doesn't provide as much power. Now, right now, I'm currently making 11,700 redstone flux per tick. So that is a lot more than, like, let me see. I believe one of these would generate, what are they? Well, I can't see, but usually I think it's like, yeah, already 80 RF a tick is the maximum output, is 80 RF. That is nothing compared to this here, which is 11,700. So that's what I'm averaging at. The energy buffer is being pulled instantly, so I don't see that at all. Now I'm going to go turn this stuff on upstairs. And let's see, cobble. And now that will slowly start filling these up. So all these are going to start running soon, using up power. So it's still like starting up everything. So some of it is like still slowly, it'll collect and like more of the machines will start running. But you can see I am getting all my stuff quickly. All my items are popping in and like popping out instantly. That's because I have acceleration cards on all of these, so they're basically being pulled. And then I have like 4 of them. I could even add another one on the bottom if I wanted, just to make sure that nothing ever overstyles packs in here. But anyways, we got a reactor. It's running. It's good, doing good. Let's check on it again now that's had some time. So the power's being pulled out instantly. The temperature seems to have settled. We're at 11,000. Fuel is going very slowly. Like, the fuel lasts. I could easily fill up that Sorry, what is it called? Oh my god. Chest. I was like, bucket, basket, what is this thing called? It is chest. I could easily fill this up with Eulorium, and it would last for a long time. Now, I do want this to auto-eject. I think that's actually set from here, isn't it? Auto-eject waste. Waste in the core will be ejected as soon as possible. Yep, so let's go check if anything has come out yet. Yes, 1 cyanite ingot. So you have to make this machine first if you want to get cyanite in order to make the turbine, which will later I'll be adding and like changing this completely. I'm going to make a thinner one of this where this was just going to merely fuel and power my turbines, but the turbines are going to be a huge source of power later on. Right now, I think we're good with power. I don't think anything is running out. I do have a power bank here. Oh, am I still outpowered? So actually, as we can see, we are still slowly actually losing power. So over time, I will be running out of power. So even still, all that stuff up there that's generating all that stuff. Now, I need to set these back up, but like I think we'll be working on the reactor, expanding and getting more reactors. But basically, as you can see, this power and that power is still not enough for all the requirements of this. That's actually disappointing. I thought this reactor, like, I don't know much about this in terms of, like, efficiency, so maybe there's a way to get to easily make more power. I know had I used the cryotheum, it would be doing better. Unfortunately, I don't have the resources to be making cryotheum right now, instead of using the enderium. Plus, I just kind of like the enderium, not enderium, whatever the ender liquid is called. It just looks better. But let's see, is anything here running out of power? I don't think anything's running out of power. It's getting to the point now where it's backing up. So all this stuff is full because it's being too efficient. This frame rate, though, with this video is killing me. I don't know why this game is suddenly so slow. Because even when this stuff wasn't running, it was going so slow. But anyways, so that's going to be the episode today. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys with another video soon. Goodbye.